What is up, everybody? This is Daniel Scott, aka Batman333, and I'm back here with another video to talk about a controversial topic, and that's going to be the ranked mode with MultiVersus. There seems to be a lot of turmoil amongst the fan base, and I'd like to share a few videos to kind of go into why I think we're having some problems and why a lot of people think that ranked mode was maybe released a little prematurely. I personally have experienced a lot of these issues. So I have a few video clips that I'd like to share, and so we'll get into it in the video here.
You're like ready for pain, man.
Okay, so here's the first match. This is just ranked mode 2v2s. I was Velma, and I was paired with Joker, and we're going against Harley Quinn and Shaggy. Now, while I know, a lot of people complain about the certain mechanics of the game and some of the sort of unfair advantages and disadvantages that characters have in the game, this particular match, I didn't experience too much of that, although I will kind of point out something that was a little questionable in terms of some of the balancing. As you can see here, we open up, we're doing pretty decent, we're getting them down right there. So do you think you can tell me what you see is the issue here? Look at it real closely. If you notice, I'm underneath him, and he knocks out my opponent, but for whatever reason, Shaggy's armor on his that dash kick, it's like it's still invulnerable. See, there's a lot of characters that have problems like that in the game, and this is a problem with ranked. The invulnerability doesn't stop until he's done with the move, and that's silly to me. The issue that I have with that as a Velma main simply is because her toolkit is not advantageous in any of these types of situations. Some of the weaker characters against some of the stronger characters, or higher tiered characters, however you want to label them, there's inconsistencies with the balance of the game, and it can be frustrating to somebody who simply, what if they're a person that mains that character, or that's the only character that they have purchased or unlocked or whatever, and that's just the one that they've got to play with, and they're just trying to go through ranked, they're not going to go and buy Samurai Jack or, any other strong character simply because, they want to win. They want to play with the character that, that they're kind of getting accustomed to. And when you have limiting tool sets on characters, that's just a major issue. The rest of the match kind of plays out as you see it. We kind of get back in there, but that one particular knockout, that was the kind of tide, turn of the tide, if you will, to where we could have evened up the score. We would have been able to kind of be in place to win the first matchup. So going into the second match, it begins just like the last one. Everybody's sort of, feeling their way around. Both my teammate and I are, getting some good hits in. Good, sort of like crossover attack I did there with her side special, which is a very tough move to use, by the way. That side special, you have to trigger it from the side that you're going to be at, but then press the opposite direction in order to hit them with the butt end of the book that she opens up to hit them. So there, right away we're getting some kills, and getting some attacks in, and the rest of the match kind of goes as usual. No complaints here, I can say. Let's see here. Okay, so that's another problem that I have too with Velma. It's not so much that it happened in this particular match, but Shaggy's side attack, that dash attack, or Wonder Woman's shield, Samurai Jack's forward jab kick, that first kick he does, it knocks her out of this move. If Shaggy can get invulnerability, why can't Velma have invulnerability in a move like that? You know what I mean? It just makes her very, very limiting, Sometimes it's just not fair situations because you know, you end up having to rely on whatever her strongest moves are, and that can be with any character. Whatever their strongest moves are, yeah, you know, you're gonna have to end up spamming them from time to time. But you got characters like Harley Quinn, who's up attack, or up triangle, or up special, whatever that attack is. It's very strong, you know, and a character will just keep chasing you when you run out of dodge. And that's just something that really makes you know, playing through rank very hard as you're trying to you know, win some matches, because you'll go through a, you know, look here, I think when I get caught in the corner, I think she just keeps doing her up special, and I run out of dodge, and I have nothing to attack her with. You know, my side special, that right there, the book move, doesn't hit, it's too slow. Her camera, which is her up special, that spikes them, that is slow to come out, you know, and I have to basically luck out right there, you know, by being in the corner. It wasn't this match, it was a different match where I was just kind of stuck and I couldn't dodge it. Okay, so in this next match, this is the creme de la creme. This is by far the most frustrating issue with this game in terms of the rank mode. You see the stutter right there? I'm going to just kind of let this play out, and I'll just kind of explain as it's happening. So what happens a lot of times is you'll start having some frame drops, and the game will desync. And look at that, the game lagged out, and I was about to fall off the edge. Game kicks back in with the rollback netcode or whatever, and match is resuming, and you know, we're fighting our tail off to get through the match. But there we go, we're getting some stutters, but then immediately I try to recover and just get a hit in. I can't, you know, do anything, and then right here, the game just gets to the point where it was so extremely bad. Oh, nice recovery there I just had. But the game gets so extremely bad right there, and see that? And look, I fly right off the stage, and a lot of players are experiencing that. And if you notice, the match before that, we barely won the match, and you know, we tied it up. And so now, because of this loss that's going to occur, you know, spoiler alert, the match is lost because of the frame rate, and I'm not the frame rate, but rather the net, you know, the rollback. And so yeah, we literally could do nothing, and 3 stocks just gone just like that, and then the last stock, the character just flies off the stage. So see, that's the problem that we're having with this game right now with rank. People are getting very vocal and getting frustrated, and I'm becoming one of those individuals with this game right now when it comes to stuff like that. I started off as a rank 4, and I was almost halfway to rank 3 in gold, and just because of those set of losses that I had, dropped me like right at the end of rank 4. So one more match, and I'm out of there, you know. And that's you know, the major concern with the player base right now is that they've added the, you know, best of 3 matches, but if you're gonna have 2 extraordinarily choppy, laggy, you know, desyncing matches, that's gonna affect people's ranking and their ability to collect their points each time they play these matches. So something needs to give here, and I think Player First Games and all the dev, you know, the people of the dev team, they need to take a look at this like right away, because it's, you know, they just released ranked mode, and they just did a patch, a hotfix, to give the first to 3, and it just made the problem worse. I talked about this in my little season 2 review video. If you happen to be on my channel, you can check that out. I kind of just go over, you know, I do an overview on what's in season 2, what are some of the new cosmetics, but I talked about rank for a good chunk in there. I mean, I think like maybe the big middle section of the video had to deal with rank and just what the experience was like so far. So but yeah, that's pretty much my little rant on this problem, and hopefully these guys get their stuff together, because, you know, I mean, it's like they take 2 steps forward and then go back like 10 steps, you know, because of problems like this. So, you know, hopefully they'll take a look at it, and maybe it'll get addressed in the next patch, or maybe they'll rethink, you know, the point structure or something, something so that people can recover their points as they're losing, because those are not matches that are definitively lost due to just being sort of outplayed and sort of completely bombarded by the other team. It just has to do with the fact that the stutters, the desyncing, and it sucks the other way too, because you're ready to play and the other team is just like, what are they doing? And then half the time they're looking at this stuff and they're sitting there taunting you and everything, thinking you're just jumping off the stage, and as if you're not trying to be competitive or anything, which is silly to me. So I don't know, play your first games. Let's take a look at this and hopefully get this fixed soon, because yeah, you're gonna lose the fans really, really quickly if this isn't addressed in the near future. But anyways, that's my take on this issue. Thank you for stopping at the channel and checking out the video. If you have any comments or things you'd like to add, just leave them in the comments, and maybe we can take this discussion a little further. Hopefully, more people are out there being vocal about these issues and posting videos like this to let the developers know that, hey, we're trying to enjoy this game, but we can't, when you have stuff like this. So anyways, take care, guys, and I appreciate any likes and subscribes and any comments on my page if you've stopped in the past, and we're looking forward to adding more content and videos like this. So if you have any suggestions or any of the stuff that you currently see on my channel, any improvements or things like that you'd like to see, just leave them in the comments. I'm here to take positive feedback and hopefully turn this into a meaningful channel for us multiversers out there. All right, I bid you guys adieu, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.